pretty close to being at the worst case scenario right now.
New at 6 o'clock, despite the recent rain, we are still in a drought, and it is having a huge impact on the entire area. All across our region, we've seen those impacts. Just last month, we told you about Canyon Lake being at a record low level, only having 2 boat ramps open on Memorial Day weekend. Meantime, over at Medina Lake, it too is at a historic low. Currently, it's only about 2% full. Thanks for joining us this Thursday. I'm Jonathan Martinez. Tonight, we are speaking with people who live near Medina Lake. Not only do they fear that the value of their home is going down, but they also worry about what's next. News 4 San Antonio's Stephanie Esquivel has more on this story.
Right now, Medina Lake is only 2.4% full. Now, this is the lowest these water levels have been in at least 60 years.
This summer's looking to be worse than last summer. It's already hot and it's already dry.
David Mock is with the Bandera County River Authority. He says the lake was built to hold water for farmers to use for their crops, but over time, many of those farmers have started using other alternatives, and the lake's primary use shifted to recreational purposes. Now that the lake is close to gone, Mock says many people are suffering.
It affects the whole region. It affects the people living around the lake. It affects people from San Antonio that were coming out here to the lake for recreation. It's devastating to see a lake that large of a lake almost completely gone.
The lack of rain isn't only drying up Medina Lake, it's also bringing on an economic drought.
We had the tourism from the lake in the beginning. We were really, really busy.
Erica Rifkin owns Out of the Way Cafe and Coffee and says as water levels at the lake have dropped, so has tourism foot traffic. Rifkin says the business had to get creative, increase its social media, and start online sales to be able to keep its doors open.
We started selling coffee online. So we sell internationally across the world. All of our bags of coffee double as a fundraiser. And that's how we were able to stay open as long as we have.
Homeowners on the lake are also losing money. Jill Logenbaugh just moved into her current house on the lake a few years ago and says even if she wanted to, she couldn't sell.
I have a pretty big home and I probably can't sell it for what the value is because the lake's dried up. It's full of trees.
According to Logenbaugh, some people in the community are hurting even worse.
It's hurt a lot of people. There's a lot of homelessness around here and a lot of people living really on the edge because there's no water.
Stephanie Esquivel, News 4 San Antonio.